Big day today for Bettendorf PD and some promotions. What we're going to do is we're going to go through each one, and then I'll have the officer come up here in a second, and then we're going to go through and swear them in, and then we'll have them pick a family member or designated person to come up and pin their new badge on. So I'd like to start with Zach Thomas. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about Zach and his background. Come on up here, Zach.
Working on it.
So with Zach served in the Marine Corps from 2004 until 2012. He attained the rank of sergeant, and he was also deployed to Iraq in 2007 in Operation Iraqi Freedom. He then went on and got his bachelor's degree at Iowa State University in criminal justice and sociology. We were fortunate and lucky to be able to hire him in September of 2009. When he was hired, he started on third shift, and pretty much since then, it's been assigned to second shift. During that time, he has been involved with various amounts of training on the department as an FTO, a firearms instructor, firearms armorer, less lethal munitions instructor, chemical munitions instructor, OC instructor, distraction devices instructor, and also an officer in charge. He's currently also the team leader with the emergency response unit and taken on various responsibilities within the emergency response unit, which, for anybody who doesn't know, is our emergency high-risk tactical team. Upon his promotion, he is going to be reassigned as the third shift sergeant supervisor starting this Sunday. So with that, Zach, if I could, I'm going to take your mask off. Go ahead and raise your right hand, please. Yep.
Wrong uniform.
I, Zach Thomas, do solemnly swear
I, Zach Thomas, do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge all the duties of a sergeant
discharge all the duties of a sergeant,
as now or hereafter required by law.
as now or hereafter required by law.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Come here.
Really good on Christina.
Oh, yeah.
This is always a
Right. Now the dude's back.
Not put you on the spot, but as we know, family is very important in this profession. Without the support of our family, we couldn't do this job. So I don't know if there's anybody you want to acknowledge or not, but I just want to take that opportunity.
Oh, you can stay with me. Oh, I'd like to thank David Saldivar in the back there, the state trooper, and my mom and dad and niece are all here with me and my family. Thanks, guys.
Talk a little bit about Doug Scott. Doug Scott received his Bachelor's of Science degree and then a Master's degree from Iowa State University in with a Master's in Public Administration. He was a firefighter paramedic with the Muscatine Fire Department from 2001 until 2006. He started with us. We had the opportunity and were fortunate to hire him in April of 2006. He served in patrol and was a field training officer. During some of that time, he had been reassigned. We were going through the transition of our Scott Emergency Communication Center transition and also our whole new record system. And Doug was really instrumental in keeping that going along for our department and being the liaison with all the different agencies. From there, 2012, he was promoted to sergeant, and he was assigned to special ops supervisor. In 2016, he was assigned also to the Federal Drug Enforcement Administration as a task force officer, where he's currently a member, and he has been invaluable to working with the various narcotics agencies, both federal, state, and local, and in the prosecution of federal cases here in the Quad Cities. He also is currently in charge of the Emergency Response Unit and is the firearms training supervisor for the department. So if you can, also he will be reassigned now to third shift as a third shift supervisor commander starting this Sunday also. So him and Sergeant Thomas will be the supervisors on third shift going forward. I'm gonna make sure I got everything on here. I'm sure I missed something. But, nope, very good. So Doug, if you can, you can go ahead and take your mask off and raise your right hand. All right. I, Doug Scott,
I, Doug Scott,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
and I will faithfully and impartially,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge all the duties of a lieutenant
discharge all the duties of a lieutenant,
as now or hereafter required by law.
as of now and hereafter required by law.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do the honors.
As hard as it looks.
Very nice.
Does anybody want to acknowledge the crowd?
Yeah, I'll just acknowledge my wife Heather. Thank you for the support all these years. My daughter Marissa and her fiance Ryan. Thanks for all my friends from the DA, other agencies, from Scott County, Rock Island's here. A lot of places I appreciate everybody coming out and all the support all these years.
Congratulations. All right, talk a little about Rich. So Rich started with us in 1995 as a patrol officer. Prior to coming here, he had earned over 120 credit hours, equivalent to a bachelor's degree, both from Rockhurst College and the University of Iowa. Rich has taken a lot of advanced training in various schools to include traffic management, reconstruction, leadership, many leadership schools, and also SWAT management 1, 2, 3, and 4 that was all hosted and done by the National Tactical Officers Association. And for those people that don't know that, they give some of the best training in leadership and management for SWAT. And he's also attended a command decision making and leadership course. So when he started in 1995, within 2 years he was assigned to the Traffic Bureau in 1997. In 1999 he was assigned to Quad City Metropolitan Enforcement Group as a narcotics officer. And in 2006 he was promoted to sergeant and assigned as a Traffic Bureau supervisor and accident investigator. During that time, up until 2018, he had served on the ERU, the Emergency Response Unit, in all roles as a tactical entry, as a training coordinator, team leader, tactical commander, and then the operations commander. In 2018, he was promoted to lieutenant and has been serving on third shift patrol ever since. As of Sunday, he will be reassigned as the captain of the patrol division. Some of the other things that he's been trained in over the years, he was field training officer, use of force instructor, chemical munitions instructor, less lethal instructor, distraction device instructor, impact munitions instructor. So he comes from a very wide and variable experience here at the police department. Congratulations, Rich. So if you could raise your right hand. All right. I, Rich Streepy, do solemnly swear
I, Rich Streepy, do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
that I will faithfully and impartially,
to the best of my
to
ability,
the best of my ability,
discharge all the duties of a captain
discharge all the duties of a captain
as now or hereafter required by law.
as now or hereafter required by law.
Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thanks.
Would you like to mention anybody in the crowd today?
I'd just like to thank my wife Patty and my son Jack. They've put up with a lot over the last 26 years, the short weekends and everything, so I appreciate that. I also want to thank soon-to-be former Captain Alpoyer for being such a fantastic role model over the last X number of years, so thanks, Al.
Thank you.